Hey everyone, Dennis K here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hope you're doing well today. Today is Friday, January 1st, 2021. And I don't know about you, but I always tend to reflect about this time of year on what my next year will look like. So I don't set New Year's resolutions or anything like that. But what I do each December is I spend some time looking back on the previous year and seeing what went well, what didn't go so well, what were my achievements that I am very proud of, and what are some things that I'm still trying to work on, right? And one of the things I like to do is just to go on various websites like Success Magazine's website and just look at inspiring articles that can just, I don't know, give you a little dose of inspiration, if you will, right? And I know a lot of these articles are just, feel good articles, and not very many offer real value, although some do. So I came across this article that was published back in September of 2016. And the title of the article just caught me. It said 126 ways to be extraordinary. I thought, let me take a look down through here and see how many of these I'm currently applying or what new ones I can pick up for me and my clients. And I identified 8 top ways that they recommended that you guys can apply if you're looking to completely change your life, move abroad, start living offshore, start investing offshore. If that involves Belize, moving to Belize, building a home Belize, buying some land, whatever it may be. And so, in no specific order, here are some things that I thought that all of us could work on this year to be extraordinary. So the first point is point number 7. Let yourself be inspired. After 2020, there was so much negativity and controversy and everything in the news regarding just a whole host of things, one of them just being COVID-19. So I think now more than ever, we need to let ourselves be inspired by the fact that, the world itself can be a beautiful place. There are so many things to go and see and do and explore. So, if you find yourself in a rut right now where each day feels like Groundhog Day, like it's the same old every single morning, try to find a way to inspire you. It might be by watching videos in Belize or ordering books about Belize or, about travel, about just going out in the world and exploring. So I love number 7, let yourself be inspired. I also like number 20, decide to take action today. All right. So there are some things that we physically cannot do today, right? We're prevented from doing them. It might be traveling to Belize. Maybe you physically cannot get there right now. Maybe the move for you to Belize is still maybe 1 to 5 or 10 years away, but we can always ask ourselves, what can I do today? What can I learn? What can I research? What can I build in my portfolio of information that's going to help me? So when the time comes, I'm ready to take action. So decide today to take some action on your plans. Point number 47, I also loved. It is have a dream. Man, you got to have a dream, right? Your dream is what's going to get you up excited every day, moving forward, trying to figure out ways to make that dream come true. If you don't have a dream at all, then your life is going to look next year the same as it does just this year. And in 5 years from now, it's going to be the exact thing, same thing, unless you have a dream. Get up, work for that. Number 58, appreciate the differences. This is so important because, when you look at moving outside of your home country, whether that be United States, Canada, Europe, right now I'm working with several clients in Europe who are also moving to Belize. When you get there, you realize that, look, just because Belize speaks English, English is the official language, doesn't mean that Belizeans are Americans or Canadians or Australians or British, right? It is its own culture, its own rich culture based on, decades and years worth of culture and language and foods and ways of doing things. So appreciate those. Just don't tolerate those differences or put up with them, but appreciate them, right? It'll really help you to enjoy your time in Belize much, much better. You're going to enjoy the experience, and you're going to learn something too, right? You're going to learn that maybe the way you've been doing things all these years isn't necessarily the best way, that there are other ways of doing things, right, that are just as interesting, just as productive. And I think we can all learn from each other in that. So, point number 61, I also like imagine the possibilities. Right now, as we sit in our homes and we're just thinking about this move, sometimes we get tunnel vision because all we have to imagine or think about is based on what we've experienced before. Now, the first time that Steph and I ever went to Belize, this is July of 2002. All right, I had never been to a country like this. The extent of my travels was perhaps going across the border into Canada, maybe taking a trip to Paris, but Belize was an entirely new experience, right? I couldn't even imagine. And when I put my foot on the island of Ambergris Key and looked around, I got to tell you, the first couple of days was like eye opening to me. I was like walking around, just bright eye, like, oh my goodness, I am truly somewhere different. And then when we explored the mainland, went to the Cayo district, went to San Ignacio, Windy Hill, went to Hattieville, all these different places, you know, that was an experience that I'll never forget. Just being such in awe that a place like this really existed. Now, for those of you who have been traveling all the world, and maybe you're well seasoned, and you've done stuff like this, maybe you know what I'm talking about. If you think back to some of your first experiences in a developing country, in an area like Belize, so absolutely imagine the possibilities. All right, point number 71, do something outrageous. I love this one. So, you know what? Your family, your friends, and loved ones, they already think you're crazy if you've shared with them your plans to invest and go to Belize. Keep that up. Wear that as a badge of honor, as something of pride. Do something outrageous. In order to pick up and move and leave your home country, that's already being considered pretty outrageous. But take it a step further. Go for those epic days in Belize, those days that you look back on. Maybe when you're maybe when you're in your later years, right? The retirement home, death's door is knocking. You don't have much long to live, but you look back and you remember, like, wow, can you remember those crazy times we had when we did this or that? So think about what you're going to do in Belize that you can be considered outrageous. Number 78, explore new ideas. I don't think that needs any explanation. Absolutely. Number 84, the last one, feed your inspiration. All right. So you got to keep this dream alive, guys. There's so many things in life that tend to discourage us, the negativity, the news. You just browse some of the top news websites, if we can call it news, CNN, Fox, BBC, all these ones around the world. Wherever you live, you have probably your favorites that you check just so you know what's going on in the world. But I tell you what, they do nothing to feed the inspiration. They do nothing to build you up, to help you to take that next step forward into living the life of your dreams and not getting bogged down in the mire of the mud and just the ridiculousness of life. So whatever you got to do, point number 84, feed your inspiration. Again, you can do that in so many ways, through watching YouTube videos about Belize, and just not my videos, right? Or maybe just not real estate videos regarding, let's say Will put some out and other guys put some out. That's all great. Keep up with us for sure, right? But also just see what people do on vacation. Just type in something like Belize vacation GoPro or Belize vacation drone video, and just go look at the great time that people are having when they come down to Belize, even if it's just for a week's vacation, and then draw inspiration from that. Watch that. Say, wow, you know what? If I lived on Ambergris Key, here's what I would do. I begin to enjoy those experiences every single day and expand on them, because I'm not trying to cram everything into a week, right? I got my little piece of land. Maybe I'm going to build a home on there. I'm going to be able to come down and spend 1, 2, 3 months in Belize, explore the mainland. Maybe I go up to Playa del Carmen or Tulum for a week because it's very, very close. Maybe I take a Tropic Air flight to, I don't know, to Roatan, right? So go explore the Roatan Islands of Honduras, but once you get down there, you're going to see that time opens up, possibilities open up, and there is just going to be so much for you to do. So 126 ways to be extraordinary from success. If you want, go ahead and check that article out for yourself. Make a list. Make a list of how many of these things you can incorporate into your daily life so that 2021 really is your best year ever. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Again, hope you're having a good one today. Looking forward to working with you, by the way, in Belize, as far as helping you to make the move, make your move a success. If you need some ideas on where you might look that might fit your needs the best for you and your family, you know that I am a huge proponent of Ambergris Key because it does fit the needs of most of my clients. But if Ambergris Key doesn't fit your needs, if you're looking more of for a mainland experience, let me know that too, because I'm not going to try to talk you into something that's not right for you. I'll make some referrals. Hey, look, if you're going on Placencia, work with these guys. If you're going to Kyle, work with these guys, because in Belize, it's a tight knit community. And I just want to help you succeed, right? Because I know you put out good information, you put out being helpful, truly helpful for others. It's always going to come back. It's going to be enriching for all of us, and we can all just enjoy this extraordinary life, that we're living. So thanks a lot. Have a great one. Looking forward to talking to you soon.